Here are my top 20 best albums of 2023. Nowhere Forever contains some of the grooviest, funkiest, jazziest, and most fun music to come out of 2023. 100 gecs combine a bunch of styles that have either aged poorly or shouldn't go well together and makes them fun, fresh, funny, and consistently engaging and exciting. My favorite kind of country music is when it's stripped back with raw emotional potency. This self-titled Zach Bryan album is exactly that and then some. Great stuff. Olivia Rodrigo took the elements that worked on Sour and improves upon them in every way. Guts is my favorite chart-topping album of the year, and it's not even close. Gag Order is easily the biggest sonic shift in Kesha's career as she takes on the styles of art pop and indie folk while getting very candid about her history of abuse. It's a powerful project and the music is fantastic to boot. Genesis Owusu continues to be one of the most underrated artists working today as Struggler perfectly mixes funk and dance punk into an electrifying blast from start to finish. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard's second foray into thrash metal is further proof that they are really good at doing this style. Absolutely killer from front to back. This was my first foray into Billy Woods, and man, what an introduction. It's so cerebral and enchanting, and it is full of amazing bars, great guests, and fantastic jazzy beats. I can't wait to listen to more of his stuff. If there's any project from 2023 that makes me want to dance, it is Jessie Ware's That Feels Good. Phenomenal disco with some of the most immaculate production, grooves, and hooks of the year. It's excellent. Sure, it took 6 years for this album to come out, but man, was the wait worth it. Lahai contains ethereal, beautiful bliss in its grooves and its melodies, and I cannot get enough. This is my favorite R&B album of the year. The long-awaited debut Boy Genius record was everything I wanted and more. The music and the songwriting brings out the best in the trio as their tales of sadness, friendship, and heartbreak ring so sweet and relatable throughout the track list. It is the best example of musical friendship the year had to offer. Aesop Rock is still killing the game in the underground hip-hop scene. Integrated Tech Solutions features some of the coolest beats of the year as Aesop's flows, wordplay, and storytelling are simply unparalleled. Definitely one of the most fun rap albums of the year. I love it. This album is so sweet on the ears. I was unfamiliar with Lefe before this year, and Bewitched was such a huge surprise for me. The mixture of vocal jazz and pop is executed so well here as every song sounds gorgeous, and Lefe's singing is truly special. It felt like she was singing just to me throughout the track list, and I love it. If there's any album from 2023 that perfectly fits the definition, short but sweet, it's this one. Beloved Paradise Jazz is this perfect combination of great rapping, phenomenal storytelling, and some of the most grand and immaculately produced jazz orchestration you could imagine. It sounds impeccable, and I really hope that more people take notice. Anoni and the Johnsons give us one of the most raw-sounding albums of the year. You can tell that every instrument, including the singing, was played live in the studio, and it results in such a powerful, engaging listen with some of the most gripping, heartbreaking, and emotionally resonant music of 2023. It's the epitome of, it hurts, but I love it. Unreal Unearth is, for a lack of better words, unreal. The combination of folk, rock, soul, pop, and blues is so well executed throughout and results in tracks that range from stunningly, heart-wrenchingly gorgeous to swankily groovy to powerfully epic. This project is a journey that I love returning to each time I come back to it. Despite the tragedies that inspired this project, But Here We Are is easily the best Foo Fighters album in over a decade. The band sounds so energetic and fired up as they put all of their sorrow, their anger, their aggression, and their pain into these performances. As a result, you get some excellent rock music. JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown really are a match made in heaven, as Scaring the Hose really brings out the best in both of them. The beats are insane and creative, the flows are full of energy and chaos, the writing is witty and clever, and the whole project is like the best fever dream you could possibly have. It's easily the best rap album of the year for me. If there's one word I can use to describe Desire I Want to Turn Into You, it is pristine. This is the most angelic sounding pop album of the year. The production and instrumentation are so gorgeous and full of life, and Caroline's vocals are otherworldly. On top of that, you get some fantastic bops and ballads, some catchy hooks, and some strong themes of love and compassion that I can't get enough of. This is easily my favorite pop album of the year, and there is an argument to be made about this being the best pop album of the decade. I'm being serious about that. No album in 2023 hit me like Javelin did. It is a beautiful collection of indie folk tracks containing some of the most gut-wrenching writing of the year as Sufjan grapples with the loss of his partner. It's a tragic listen, yet the music sounds so full of life. It's an amazing juxtaposition, and this project is so lovely. I adore every track on this album, and it is my favorite project of 2023.